This is a course jointly run by ASGCT and the European Gene and Cell Therapy Society. It's going to be held October 25 in Versailles, just outside Paris in France, as a preliminary to the annual meeting of the European Society. And the origin of this is that both societies have been talking for the last, particularly in the last couple of years, of ways in which we can really enhance our interactions for a lot of reasons. We've always had lots of interaction, and for instance, a large proportion of the European Society's members are also members of American Society of Gene and Cell Therapy. But particularly as gene therapy becomes and shows success in the clinic, on both sides of the Atlantic, as it were, we really both are facing many of the same issues of moving this forward and moving it forward successfully. And so we've been looking at ways in which the two societies can sort of more formally and more directly interact on a lot of these common themes. And so one of the ways we thought of initiating this type of activity was to do the clinical trials training course, which we have done as the ASGCT 3 or 4 times over the last 10 years, usually as associated with our clinical meeting. And that's a course designed to go through the mechanics and what it takes to get from a scientific proof of concept to move that treatment into the clinic for clinical testing, and how to go through the preclinical studies and what you have to do to manufacture the delivery systems. And each time we've done it, we've had a lot of attendees from Europe as well. And so we thought that one of the ways we could do a joint program with both societies was this year to do it associated with the European meeting in Paris, and organize this jointly. And we will probably, I think it'll end up with substantially more participation from the Europeans than we've had in the past. I think it's going to be an enormously useful effort for lots of people as more and more people begin to move therapies in the clinic. And the course has always been very successful and very well attended. And we've had a fair amount of experience with this. And so in fact, we sat down yesterday with the European group and planned out what I think is going to shape up to a really pretty good program with some great presentations and speakers. I think in addition to the specific training content and being able to lay out all of the things that need to be integrated to do clinical trials, I think the other obvious element is there's a terrifically beneficial networking aspect to this, because it's a great place in which a large number of people are going to be congregated one of the ways of learning is you can go to a course, you can have people sort of running the course explaining stuff. You often learn just as much from the other participants when you start discussing and realizing you have similar things you're either dealing with or similar ways of doing something. And not to say, in addition, the European Society's meeting immediately follows on the Friday through the Monday. And I have to say, since the meeting's in Versailles, that means it's right close to Paris, and even though it's October, it's a fabulous place to be.